So I'm approaching Zeleno military right after coming from Mishkino, hearing millions of shots from there, and so we'll pick it up as I approach the military. So yeah, there's been like literally hundreds of shots since I got here from the camp, and I've been tracking them all the way to here. So at first I assume he's in the camo, because, well, it sounds like there's one there, but I don't know where it was. You can see a dead body there. There was also a cut up guy in the containers back on the tracks. I'm twitching from having accidentally eaten some human fat. And you'll get some laughter later on because of that too. I was all the way back in Pusta, where I was dying of starvation near the beginning of the life. And I found some fat in the house, and it turns out it came from a person. And also why I'm sick right now. So I finally spot him on top of the fire station there, switch to the carbine. Only because I got a scope for it and not the Mosin. Now I believe that's a miss. I couldn't find any evidence it hit, even in slow-mo or whatever. It was fucking close though. No, that's a hit. It's pretty hard to see even with the slow-mo, but some blood flies out with some pauses, you can see it. I still think there's a guy in the camo at this point, but I never managed to see him, and I'm a bit focused on the other guy to go check it out. So this sped up bit I've also cut out some of this time here, but I'm basically looking for him. I didn't know that he was going to be holed up the whole time. I thought he might be coming to get me because he's clearly seen me. My food and drink are pretty low, and I have to only eat and drink tiny bits at a time because otherwise I'll chunder everywhere. Despite guzzling the antibiotics, like 8 of them so far, I'm still sick, so... So it turns out they've locked pretty much every door in the fire station, and so as I turn up, I'm pretty nervous, but can't let campers sit there camping, can you? According to Running Man, zombies despawn in 5 minutes, so someone's obviously been there very recently with the dead Z bodies around. Despite having been to VMC and Mishkino tents and everywhere, I still haven't got anything better for close range than a shotgun. And still no PU scope for the Mosin either. So naturally I was pretty happy to find that SKS. I'd found a lot of ammo for it at VMC, but nothing to use it in until now, except the carbine. So you can hear them laughing as well. They've obviously been eating some people. Now I was pretty confused about where all the footsteps were coming from here. If you're wearing headphones, you can probably hear that they sound like some are from the right and some are from the left, and they sound like they're coming from that roof. They're obviously coming from one floor down, but I don't really know the layout very well of the fire station because I never really loot them since they changed the layout. I thought I'd go up and look if I can see in through the roof or find a way to sneak a shot. And it backfired a little bit. I actually think that's a third party and maybe the person I suspected to be in the camo, I'm not sure, but that shot came from outside the fire station as far as I can tell. I only ever saw two inside, but I think there was at least another hanging around not far away. I copped another hit in that, so I'm bleeding twice now, which has got me in a bit of a pickle. So it's a bit of a dilemma here. I know I've got a bandage, but I don't really want them to hear me doing that while I'm so close and vulnerable. So I decided to leg it downstairs. This still feels super risky and I was terrified, but I wasn't really sure what else to do. I probably should have gone further away, but what can you do? My press vest definitely helped me out there because I imagine I would have taken a hell of a lot more damage. I think I must only be bleeding out of the arms because you get a lower bleed rate out of the arms. On that shelf right there, there's a frag grenade which I desperately need at the end of the video, but I didn't see it and didn't know they spawn in the fire station. So I thought I heard steps outside when I was bandaging, so I'm looking for anyone that might be creeping in. Door was locked. Dare say it's not anymore. I was hoping to hit him through the door, obviously. I didn't really know the layout of the room or the angle I was shooting at wouldn't have worked. It's the other person again shooting at me. A bit of cheese before the big push. My character liked my joke apparently. And that guy. Don't know if you could see him properly, but he's there on the right, and none of those shots hit him, unfortunately.
When I'm at the pearly gates, this'll be on my videotape, my videotape. And if a star is just beneath and is reaching up to this is